Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, and a very good morning to all my beloved students, S1CP3. Right, okay, we meet again for our week 10. Right, first of all, teacher would like to say hi and hoping all my students, okay, you are all in a good condition. Okay, please make sure you all drop your attendance in the live chat so that teacher can see you. Right, so far I can see Risha, Jannah, Farid, Sarah, Afrina, Kuan Yu, Jiha, Khairina, Dinesh, Vihan, Shiwen, Shauki, Farahin, dan Rashiga. Right, okay. So still tak nampak lagi Nat, Sarah. Okay, please make sure you drop your attendance and the live chat. And if you have anything to ask, okay, just let me know by respond in the live chat. Okay, so before we start, two things. Teacher would like to congratulate all of you, okay, for your good achievement yesterday in your result PSPM. Okay, whatever it is, how is your result? Okay, take it and sit down for a while. Okay, and muhasabah diri sekejap lihat what should I do after this. Okay, what next? Right, especially for your second semester preparation. It seems that your second semester kita dah padatkan, so you need to do something about it. Alright, okay, this before we start, teacher would like, again, the second thing, let's recite a doa dulu, okay, before we proceed with our lesson. Al-Fatihah. Amin, amin ya rabbal alamin. Okay, so what is our target today? So today, teacher would like to continue from what we have stopped last Friday. Okay? Last Friday, 19 March, during our lecture, okay, teacher already shared with you topics like dependent reaction. Am I right, class? Okay, where is as you can see from the list here that teacher show, these are all that should be in your mind. Ni list yang kamu kena ada. Right, so today teacher would like to continue, okay, by proceed with our next process. Okay, class. So for your information, like teacher mentioned earlier, okay, starting from this week onwards until we have done our semester, okay, all our pre-lab and post-lab automatically kita dah stop. There will be no more practical or experiment after this. So everything will convert to tutorial. Okay, so meaning this coming Friday, right, 8 to 10, we are going to discuss all the tutorial question regarding photosynthesis. Okay, because first you need to prepare yourself for your UPS next week on Tuesday. Okay, teacher harap you alert even though C1, C1 and C2 je arah CLO1, but you still need to know the whole thing. Okay, right, so then this Friday also, teacher would like you to get ready with all the question ready so that we can discuss. Hoping by tomorrow, okay, we can tomorrow insyaAllah, okay, you can get your buku pasir, your pasir's question book, and as well as your module essay book, okay, for you to prepare yourself. Okay, class. So for photosynthesis, if you refer to our tutorial book on page 43, okay, until page 49. Okay, so this is our tutorial question, which after this class, after this tutorial, teacher will assign according to groups. Okay, so you are the one who are going to prepare and present during this Friday class. Okay, so today let me done or settle with the concept first. Okay, so let's begin class. Okay, let's see from the list that teacher show here. Okay, there are 10 terms, right? Okay, when teacher mention antenna complex, chlorophyll A or reaction center, primary electron acceptor, okay, ataupun PEA, right? Or the terms that you actually the primary electron acceptor also can be known as phyophytin. But if you want to still use the primary electron acceptor, is also okay. And then the electron transport chain, okay, the ETC, okay, this is the ETC class, the plastoquinone, cytochrome complex, and the plastocyanin, right? And then it will pass to ferridoxin, NADP+, NADP reductase, and photolysis of water. So bila cikgu sebut this list, okay, it is referred to apa kelas? Okay, is the light dependent reaction. Okay, where all these terms you use or you discover during the process undergo that light dependent reaction ni kelas, which involve P680 and P700. Okay, P680 will be photosystem 2 and P700 will be photosystem 1. Okay, so this is from our previous lesson. Okay, next what we're going to learn. Now, this is the Z shape, shows the non-cyclic electron flow under the photophosphorylation. Okay, today teacher would like to continue. Okay, if in cellular respiration, you learn about Krebs cycle, right? Okay, so this time, okay, you again meet another term what we call as a Kelvin cycle, right? So namanya Kelvin, actually it refers to the scientist, right? Okay, so basically when teacher mentioned about Kelvin cycle, okay, we are referring to the C3 plants. Okay, please get used to this term class, C3 plants, because at the same time kamu akan belajar juga C4 plants. Okay, so C3 plants. So C3 plants will known as C3 pathway. Okay, the question asks why C3. So kenapa C3? Okay, kelas during photolysis of water or in the light dependent reaction, we use water. But in this time, we use the inorganic, the gases, the gas carbon dioxide. Okay, where you have learned this under biogeochemical cycle. Alright, under the carbon fixation class, okay, so under the carbon cycle, so this carbon dioxide will converted, okay, into 3 carbon molecule, what we call as a PGA, or nama panjangnya 3-phosphoglycerate. Tolong ingat kelas, this is a very popular substance that you need to memorize, 3-phosphoglycerate. Kalau dalam selular G3P, but in Kelvin cycle we call it a 3-phosphoglycerate, okay, ataupun PGA. Okay, so this is what you are going to learn about it. Okay, so carbon dioxide will fix. Okay, satu carbon dioxide will fix fix one at a time into the cycle. Okay, satu cycle, okay, kelas cikgu nak bagi kamu formula kelas. Satu Kelvin cycle, satu carbon dioxide digunakan. Ingat formula ni. Okay, because later on there will be a question ask you, berapa carbon dioxide involved. Okay, so remember satu carbon dioxide, okay, fix in one cycle. Satu cycle, satu carbon dioxide is used. Okay, so these are the lists that you need to have in your mind. Okay, what are the lists? Okay, you have to put in the carbon dioxide. Okay, the ribulose dash 1,5 dash bis phosphate. Bila ada 1,5 means ada 2, Ada 2 fosfat pada kedudukan karbon 1 dan karbon 5. So that's why nama dia adalah ribulose dash 1,5 dash bisphosphate. Okay, this is a very popular substrate. Okay, as you all have learned during biocatalysis, each substrate, they have their own specific enzyme. So the enzyme always named by the substrate. So when you see this number 3rd list, ribulose dash 1,5 dash bisphosphate carboxylase oxygenase, nampak je ujung ASE, understood? This is an enzyme. Okay, kelas So, ribulose dash 1,5 dash bisphosphate is the substrate. So, what is the enzyme? Guna nama yang sama substrate tadi, tambah je hujung dia carboxylase oxygenase. Alright? Okay, and then the 3-phosphoglycerate is what teacher mentioned just now in class. The product. Okay, the product that involved in this Kelvin cycle. 3-phosphoglycerate and 1,3 dash bisphosphoglycerate. Bila ada bis ni means ada 2 phosphate. Phosphoglycerate. Okay, then number 6 is glyceraldehyde dash 3 dash phosphate. Okay, glyceraldehyde 3 phosphate. NADPH and ATP. So these are the list that you need to have in mind. Okay. Alright. So Kelvin cycle ada 3 proses. Okay. Macam mana nak fix the carbon dioxide? What we call as a carbon dioxide fixation. Okay. We're going to fix the carbon element. Okay. We want to get this carbon element from the carbon dioxide. So we have to fix this gas of carbon dioxide. Right? So when this carbon dioxide is already fixed, we will undergo the second step, okay, what we call as a reduction. So bila reduction is G class G means apa class? Gain electron. Okay, how the carbon dioxide gain electron. Right? And step last kali is, okay, when teacher mentioned about RUBP, okay, RUBP is actually referring to what apa tadi class? Okay, again, ribulose dash 1,5 bisphosphate also can be short form dia RUBP. Tapi cikgu tak nak perkenalkan awal-awal lagi kelas tadi Cikgu nak you all have the long term dulu. RUBP tu Okay, so this you may refer this to page 137 kelas Okay, so this is the beginning of our lesson about the Kelvin cycle. So as you can see from our notes, from page 137, when teacher buat the cycle, actually, you can divide it into 3 phase. Okay, the carbon fixation, and number 1 is the carbon fixation, how we fix the gaseous carbon. Number 2 is how the carbon dioxide GER. Okay, reduction, gain electron, and the third one is the regeneration of RUBP, ataupun also can be known as carbon dioxide acceptor. RUBP ni is actually also can be known as carbon dioxide acceptor class. Please get used, familiar with the term acceptor. Carbon dioxide acceptor. Okay. So where is the product of glucose? So pada third phase kita akan hasilkan carbon glucose. Okay. Sorry class. Okay, so let's start class. Okay, tadi cikgu sebut kelas kena ada apa in your list? First is ATP. Okay, then you need to have NADPH. You need to have carbon dioxide, nombor 3 And then you have 3-phosphoglycerate, 4. And then 1,3-bisphosphoglycerate, 5. G3P, 6. Ribulose dash 1,5. Okay, 1,5 bisphosphate. Okay, and at the same time we need the RUBP, carboxylase oxygenate. Okay, carboxylase. Kalau kamu tengok itu dalam page 138 kelas 138 dia mention kat situ. right, where you would involve the enzyme. Okay, so let's start. Okay, I think last time teacher dah juga share TikTok from Dr. Amir. Hoping that TikTok will help you. Okay, alright. Okay, so like teacher mention ke kelas ni ATP, NADPH. Mana dapat NADPH ni kelas? Daripada light dependent reaction. Okay, ATP and NADPH we get it from light dependent reaction. And kita as you can see kelas in Kelvin cycle actually kamu mesti tanya cikgu, mana glucose cikgu? Okay, actually after Kelvin cycle, that is the strategy of plant. Okay, dia tak boleh terus hasilkan glucose Okay, dia akan hasilkan dulu the 3 carbon sugar, what we call as a G3P. Okay, G3P ataupun PGAL atau nama panjangnya glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate. This is, kalau you ingat lagi dalam glycolysis ada kan G3P. Alright, so Kelvin cycle will produce the 3 carbon sugar. Later on, there is another metabolic pathway for plants to produce glucose. Itu tak ada syllabus kita, don't worry. So you focus on the Kelvin cycle. Okay, so like teacher mention tadi, 1 Kelvin cycle, 1 carbon dioxide each turn. Ingat Okay, formula dia kelas 1 Kelvin cycle complete. Okay, dia akan guna 1 carbon dioxide to fix. One only. So, for the net of synthesis of 1 G3P, okay, that means 1 Kelvin cycle equal to 1 carbon dioxide. So, how many G3P dia akan terhasil? Dia akan hasilkan 1 G3P. Okay, so 1 G3P. So, that means in order to get 1 G3P is one molecule or 3 carbon carbon 3, okay? Ni carbon 3. So macam mana dapat carbon 6? Right, so kena buat 3 kali So 3 molecule carbon dioxide to be fixed. So 3 times Kelvin cycle circulate Right, it's because to make 1 glucose you need to require at least 6 cycle lah. So it depends. Okay, kelas kalau 1 cycle 1 carbon dioxide. So kalau 6 kalau nak dapat glucose 6 cycle 6 carbon. Okay, alright, so let's see what is all about the first process, what we call as carbon fixation phase Today, this morning teacher akan habiskan everything in class until towards the end. Okay, until the page 145 kita habiskan. So this Friday kita buat polish concept Kita buat all of the exercises. Okay. So like teacher mentioned earlier, carbon fixation phase, okay, it involve 5 carbon sugar, what we call ribulose dash 1,5 dash bisphosphate. Okay, atau short form dia RUBP, like teacher mentioned earlier in class Okay, so this RUBP ada 5 carbon. Ada pada carbon 1 dengan carbon 5 ada phosphate. So that's why we call it a ribulose dash 1,5 bisphosphate. Okay, so this RUBP require enzyme. Okay, a very specific enzyme to convert to become 3-phosphoglycerate. So the enzyme involved here is the carboxylase oxygenase. Ingat nama dia nama panjang ni mesti sebut. Alright, okay. So this 5 carbon RUBP, okay, fixed with 1 carbon from carbon dioxide, it will form, okay, intermediate dia akan sebenarnya ada intermediate molecule with 6 carbon kat sini intermediate molecule But that intermediate molecule, okay, tengok kelas muka surat 138 Okay, after fixation and reduction, wait, itu page 137 dulu Okay, dia akan hasilkan the 6 carbon intermediate. Alright, so and then the 6 carbon will split to become, okay, 2 molecule of phosphoglycerate. Okay, 2 molecule of phosphoglycerate. Okay. So this phosphoglycerate akan undergo reduction. This phosphoglycerate akan undergo reduction. So reduction means apa kelas? Gain electron. So mana phosphoglycerate ni dapat elektron dari mana? Yes, from the NADPH, the electron carrier. NADPH actually from the light dependent reaction. So NADPH ni carry electron, right? Okay, so it will pass, NADPH will oxidize. Okay, NADPH will oxidize to become NADP plus. So this electron that lost from NADPH, okay, will pass to the 3-phosphoglycerate. Okay, and but before that, before boleh berlaku reduction, okay, this 3-phosphoglycerate akan dapat dulu phosphate from ATP. Okay, ATP will phosphorylation process will occur. Okay, the ATP will pass the phosphate to 3-phosphoglycerate to become 1,3 bisphosphoglycerate. Okay, so this 1,3 bisphosphoglycerate ni lah akan reduction. Okay, it will undergo reduction. Dia dapat elektron daripada NADPH, a pair. Right? And then at the same time, this 1,3 bisphosphoglycerate will remove the phosphate group. Right? Remove the inorganic phosphate group here. NADPH bagi elektron kat 1,3 phosphoglycerate. Okay, and it will turn to G3P. It becomes G3P ataupun also can be known as PGL. Right? So this is the input of sugar. As you can see here. Right? So from G3P ni nanti later tumbuhan ikut apa yang dia nak. Later on dia nak buat glucose ke, nak buat organic compound lain. Okay, it depends on it. So this is the G3P is actually a raw material. Right? Okay, so next. If our goal want to produce G3P net, we should start with 3 carbon. Ini nanti cikgu akan tunjuk later on in class. So cikgu nak habiskan dulu the third process. Okay. So bila dah fix the carbon dioxide, and bila the carbon dioxide become the intermediate molecule, what we call just now as apa kali kelas? Okay, 1,3 bisphosphoglycerate. Okay, this 1,3 phosphoglycerate will undergo reduction. Dia akan hasilkan G3P. Okay. So, okay, kat sini kelas one of these 6 G3P is a net gain of carbohydrate. So, what happen, okay, kat sini nanti kenapa kamu nampak ada 5 kelas Okay, so 5 must remain in the cycle to regenerate. Okay, as you can see, okay, formula tadi apa kelas? 1 Kelvin cycle. 1 Kelvin cycle equal to 1 carbon dioxide. Am I right? Okay, so kalau 3 Kelvin cycle equal to 3 carbon dioxide. Okay, 3 carbon dioxide. So kalau 3 carbon dioxide, how many, okay, after fixation and reduction, okay, we would have 6 molecule. So mana dapat 6 molecule tadi kelas? Sebab 1 carbon dioxide akan hasilkan 2 G3P. Betul? 2 G3P. Okay, so after complete the process second process, so 2 kali 3, 6 lah So sebab tu dapat 6 molecule of G3P. 6 molecule G3P. Okay, 6 molecule G3P. Okay, kalau ikut carbon, so 6 kali 3 lah sebab G3P ni adalah 3 carbon molecule. Am I right kelas So sebab tu kamu akan dapat 18 carbon. Okay. So out of this 6 molecule G3P, satu net satu akan one of these 6 akan exit the cycle. Okay, to use for the plant. So ada lagi 5 5. Okay, this 5 lah yang akan undergo what we call as a light RUBP regeneration. Okay, ataupun regeneration of the carbon dioxide acceptor. Okay, RUBP ni sebenarnya become a carbon dioxide receptor. Right, class So, as you can see here, tadi kelas, tadi sini kalau 3 carbon dioxide, okay, dia akan dapat 2 G3P kat sini kelas Alright, so this will be 2 G3P. Okay, 2 G3P kali 3. Okay, 3 carbon dioxide yang masuk tadi, so jadi 6 dia dapat 6. So 1 akan jadi output, 5 lagi akan regenerate. Ni 5. 5 G3P akan regenerate. So during this third phase, again we need involvement of ATP. So kita guna lagi ATP. So this G3P akan dapat another phosphate. Right? So and dia rearrange, dia akan rearrange to become 5 carbon RUBP. Okay, so in this last phase, RUBP regeneration phase, the 5 G3P molecule will rearrange. Right, rearrange daripada 3 molekul dia jadi 5 molekul. Ni 3 molekul jadi 5 3 carbon jadi 5 carbon. And this 5 carbon need ATP. So sebab tu dipanggil ribulose 1,5-bisphosphate. Okay, so to do this, the cycle must spend 3 molecule ATP in order to energize the RUBP to act as a RUBP acceptor. Okay, regeneration carbon dioxide acceptor. RUBP as a carbon dioxide receptor. Okay, so in this process Kelvin cycle, okay, if only 3 carbon are used, that means berapa cycle involved lah? 2 cycle je lah. Okay, 2 cycle yang terhasil. Yang diperlukan. So it will produce only 1 molecule. So this is if 1 cycle. Okay, 1 cycle. Right, 1 cycle. 3 carbon dioxide, 9 ATP. Okay, phase 2, 6. Phase 3, 3 nak guna. Right, and 6 NADPH. So kena kali 2 kelas. Okay, sebab tu 2 cycle. Okay, kalau 6 carbon dioxide digunakan at once kat sini. So this is how it shows. Alright, so kamu akan terus perlukan 18 ATP. Mana 18? 12 dekat sini, 6 dekat sini. Okay, sebab tu 18. And 12 NADPH memang guna dalam second process, reduction. Sebab ini nak donate electron. NADPH ni akan lost electron and pass the electron to the this 1,3 tadi kelas yang ni 1,3-bisphosphoglycerate. Okay, alright, so this is the overall of again teacher tunjuk kelas the overall of Kelvin cycle where you need to know the carbon dioxide. Okay, ni summary kelas untuk kamu faham sebelum kita move to the next concept what we call as a photorespiration. Okay, ribulose 1-1,5-bisphosphate, ribulose 1,5-bisphosphate carboxylase oxygenase. Okay, so 3-phosphoglycerate, right, and 1-1,3-phosphoglycerate and ADPH, ATP, and this is the G3P product, the raw sugar. Okay, G3P. Okay, done with that. Alright, so now teacher nak you all realize the class. Okay, when this photosynthesis occur, class? Okay, photosynthesis occur during day. Okay, during daytime. Am I right, class? Okay, even though Kelvin cycle tak involve cahaya, Kelvin cycle dipanggil independent reaction, kan? Independent light reaction. Meaning Kelvin cycle tak perlu cahaya. Okay, again teacher cycle, even though Kelvin cycle during daytime, okay, Kelvin cycle occur during daytime, class. Okay, even occur during daytime, but it not involve the sun. It tak involve the light energy. Okay, tapi there is a problem. Okay, apa problemnya? Okay, when teacher sebut Rubisco is actually referring to the enzyme just now. Apa nama enzyme, class? Okay, enzyme what we call as a RUBP-1,5-carboxylase oxygenase. Okay, so this is the enzyme. Okay, carboxylase oxygenase. Okay, this enzyme, okay, during daytime, class, respiration also take place. Remember, class, respiration also take place. So, respiration, kita akan guna oksigen. Am I right, class? Oksigen, So there is another problem that that faced by C3 plant. Why C3 plant kelas? C3 plant tadi ialah pokok yang hasilkan sugar dia ialah C3, G3P tadi. Okay, so the problem that faced by the C3 plants, okay, as you can see kelas here, right? Okay, photorespiration is actually referring to metabolic pathway that consume oxygen and NADP+. Remember class, NADP+ is the electron carrier, electron acceptor, okay, electron acceptor dalam light dependent reaction. Okay, so release carbon dioxide and decrease photosynthesis output. Okay, release carbon dioxide, photorespiration. Respiration, okay, as you all know, guna oksigen. Guna oksigen plus glucose, C6H12O6. So byproduct ni ialah carbon dioxide. Am I right class? Ni respiration. Tapi respiration dalam tumbuhan ditambah dengan photo. Photo means ada cahaya. Okay, so apa masalahnya? So when during daytime, okay, C3 plant akan decrease the output. Kenapa decrease the output class? Because carbon dioxide that produced from this respiration, okay, this produce carbon respiration as you can see class, right? Stomata, kita tengok sini, stomata. So teacher tunjuk kelas, stomata, carbon dioxide masuk, oksigen keluar. Am I right? Okay, tapi apa berlaku during daytime, okay, ataupun during hot and dry day, in order for plants to reduce, reduce ataupun conserve H2O, okay, the raw material for light dependent reaction, okay, dia kena close the stomata. Stomata close. So bila stomata close, oksigen tak boleh keluar. Okay, oksigen that produced from the photosynthesis tak boleh keluar. And at the same time, carbon dioxide from outside tak boleh masuk. Okay, tak boleh enter in ni kelas. So, low level of carbon dioxide, high level of oxygen. Okay, again teacher kelas. Photorespiration tadi apa kelas? Respiration in plants, okay, occur during daytime. During day means dia photo, ada cahaya. Okay, so respiration means it use oxygen at the same time. Okay, dia akan release carbon dioxide and water. Okay, so during photorespiration, why low level of carbon dioxide? Okay, because stomata is closed, so there is no carbon dioxide from outside. Right? Okay, so carbon dioxide cannot enter. Okay, so what happened to carbon dioxide yang dihasilkan during respiration? It will use up for photosynthesis. Bila photosynthesis berlaku, okay, what happened in class? Bila photosynthesis carbon dioxide digunakan in class, so oxygen will be produced. Where oxygen will be produced? Oxygen produced during photolysis of water during light dependent reaction. Am I right? So oksigen yang tinggi tadi ini tak boleh keluar. Right? So when there is no removing of oxygen, so concentration of oxygen will be higher. Okay. So bila oksigen tinggi, ini balik kepada konsep yang kita belajar dalam biocatalysis. The concept of inhibitor. Alright, apa nama Rubisco tadi kelas? Atau RUBP. Okay, tadi nama dia lah. RUBP. Carboxylase oxygenase. Okay, ribulose 1,5 bisphosphate carboxylase oxygenase. Okay, so this ribisco atau this enzyme, right, dia akan sebenarnya guna untuk fix carbon dioxide. But because the presence of oxygen, carbon dioxide, as you can see, dia carbon CO2, carbon, okay, ada dua oksigen, ada dua oksigen. Okay, carbon, At the same time, oksigen pun ada dua, O2. Okay, so oksigen akan jadi competitive inhibitor. Alright, so when this rubisco bind to oxygen, okay, as you can see, right, the substrate akan decrease lah. As you remember what we have learned about the graph class right, bila oksigen competitor tinggi compared to the substrate, now carbon dioxide become substrate. Right, so bila substrate competitive, so maximum level of kadar maksimum tak dapat dicapai unless you tambah carbon dioxide. In this case, carbon dioxide rendah because stomata tutup. Okay, so that is the problem. Okay, so what happened class the problem, this is another diagram to show it. Okay, kalau carbon fixation by C3 pathway, so this is where the photorespiration involved. Okay, oksigen jadi competitive inhibitor Okay, so the major problem is what happened class the rubisco, the 3-phosphoglycerate akan reduce. Okay, teacher mention oxygen level rise because of the pholysis of water, because the presence of light. Okay, and the carbon dioxide akan digunakan okay, carbon dioxide is a byproduct of respiration. Carbon dioxide dari luar tak boleh masuk, so carbon dioxide pada respiration tadi digunakan. Okay, tapi tak banyak sangat compare to carbon dioxide from outside. Right, this is the penerangan kelas this is what scientists discover. Okay, so what happened class? So photorespiration akan 50% okay, akan drain away as much as 50% of the carbon fixed by the Kelvin cycle on the hot or dry day. Alright, so this is the problem. Okay, alright, so now next ini adalah I think in our notes pun ada ni tunjuk. Okay, when there is a presence of oxygen, RUBP akan convert juga dia akan convert oxygen, with the presence of oxygen dia akan convert menjadi 2 molecule. Okay, what we call the 2 molecule, the 3-phosphoglycerate and the 2-phosphoglycerate. Ini masalahnya. Okay, so this become a problem when photosynthesis rate are high. So photosystem 2 produce lot of oxygen. Betul kelas photosystem 2 akan melibatkan hydrolysis of water So dia water akan hasilkan banyak oksigen. So banyak oksigen, this will happen. Right, and 50% akan 50% of production in Kelvin cycle reduce. So this is what we call as a photorespiration. Okay, so that is the problem that faced by C3. Okay, now okay, kita nak habiskan explanation cikgu Okay, this is the C3 leaf structure. Okay, class C3 leaf structure, as you can see, ada xylem, ada flower, bundle sheet cell. So for C3, ini senior kamu lah dulu, so lukis Okay, so C3, okay, kenapa cikgu highlightkan bundle sheet cell, bukan sheet yang tu kelas bundle sheet cell. Okay, yang biasa is palisade mesophyll cell Okay, palisade mesophyll cell which is abundant with chloroplast. Okay, now cikgu nak perkenalkan kamu kelas the alternative mechanism of carbon fixation. Okay, kalau pokok durian, pokok rambutan atau common plant that you can see around us is C3. Right? Tiba-tiba ada pula pokok C4. Okay, kalau cikgu tengok pokok jagung, maize pokok jagung, kalau ada soalan tanya kelas what is the carbon fixation under pokok jagung? Okay, pokok jagung actually shows the C4 pathway. Okay, pokok jagung bukan C3 Okay, pokok jagung is C4 pathway the maize tree. Okay, example. Okay, kalau pokok rambutan, pokok durian atau pokok keliling kita, hibiscus ke, semua C3 But when it comes to certain plants, example like this maize, okay, they are showing the C4 pathway. Okay, it is on page 140 Alright, pokok jagung. Okay. Lagi kalau you pergi perlis, apa kelas perlis? Kalau cikgu lukis ni, ada ni, ni. Okay, pokok tebu, sugar cane. Okay, ini adalah example of C4 pathway. That's why kamu tengok sugar, pokok sugar cane plants, okay, pokok tebu, dia manis, Okay, so actually, kenapa? Right now, kita tengok kelas, Okay, sugar cane and corn is a two popular example where they conduct C4 pathway. Ada two side. Okay, so these are the list dan teacher nak you masukkan kelas, Okay, so this is C3 kelas, sorry, ni C3. C3 ada 8, Okay, now tengok C4. Okay, this is C4 pathway. Nampak tadi kelas, C3 ada 8 list, 8 terms that you need to memorize. Okay, C4 you tambah lagi 2. Carbon dioxide, yes, as a raw material. Okay, instead of tadi RUBP, now kamu kena ingat balik dalam glycolysis PEP, phosphoenol pyruvate. Okay, so same like teacher mentioned just now. Okay, phosphoenol pyruvate ada its own enzyme. Okay, phosphoenol pyruvate carboxylase enzyme. This is enzyme for PEP. Okay, and then oxaloacetate. Ingat balik pada Krebs cycle, oxaloacetate, the 4 carbon molecule, and then the malate, again the NADPH, the electron carrier. Okay, the ATP as the molecule that supply energy. Okay, the pyruvate, ingat balik pyruvate dan glycolysis, the 3 carbon molecule. Okay, tadi the G3P, kalau dalam Kelvin cycle, second step. Okay, reduction tadi kelas, G3P. And again, you jumpa ribulose 1, 5, bisphosphate, carboxylase, oxygenase. Okay, alright, so now, yang bertambah tadi apa kelas? Yang ni. PEP carboxylase, oxaloacetate, malate, and pyruvate daripada list C3. C3 tak ada PEP, tak ada enzim PEP carboxylase, tak ada pyruvate, oxaloacetate and malate, ada 5, E-sanse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, pyruvate 5. Okay, dalam C4 ada extra 5, Okay, so C4 pathway. Okay, C4 pathway, dia involve another cell. Apa nama sel tu kelas? Bundle sheet cell. Bundle sheet cell. Okay, so where you can find this bundle sheet cell? Okay, bundle sheet cell is actually where you can see, okay, ni akan tunjuk tadi kelas, Okay, ni ialah xylem, ini ialah phloem. Kat luar ni, Okay, kat luar ni yang surround the vascular bundle, we call it a bundle sheet cell. Okay, this is a vascular tissue, ada bundle sheet cell. So, tolong kelas ingat ni nama daun ni. Okay, daun sugarcane, maize leaf, sugarcane leaf, we call the arrangement of their leaf as a Kranz anatomy. Kranz ni nama orang ni kelas, So please make sure you get familiar with this term. Kranz anatomy, So Kranz anatomy shows in the C4 leaf, right? Where it involves the bundle sheet cell and the mesophyll cell. So both cell, dua-dua cell ini ada chloroplast. Okay, so how they are arranged? They are arranged concentrically around the bundle sheet cell. Okay, so this is the difference between C3 and C4 leaf anatomy. Okay, C4 leaf anatomy we call just now is a Kranz, class, Kranz anatomy. Okay, so you can see there the difference. Dalam bundle sheet cell C3 tak ada chloroplast. Ni, okay, so this is C4 class, So this is the this is the vein, the xylem in the phloem. So this is the bundle sheet cell. Nah, ini tak ada. Okay, so dalam C4 plant atau the Kranz anatomy, the mesophyll is surround the bundle sheet cell. Kalau dalam C3, okay, the mesophyll is like this. Okay, like the layer class, layer. Yang ini dia concentrically. Right? Okay, so how it works, how the C4 shows the pathway. Okay. Okay, so this is how it works. Right, so it will start with phosphoenol pyruvate yang berlaku dalam mesophyll. Okay, so phosphoenol pyruvate akan, okay, first step dipanggil carbon dioxide fixation. Okay, will fix by the, ni carbon dioxide class will fix by the enzyme what we call as a PEP carboxylase with the phosphoenol pyruvate. So satu carbon dengan 3 karbon, PEP kan 3 karbon, catalyzed by PEP carboxylase, dia menjadi oxaloacetate 4 carbon. Ni berlaku kat mana kelas? Mesophyll cell. Okay, the 4 carbon will undergo reduction. Carbon dia akan undergo reduction. Reduction mean apa kelas? Gain electron. So, where this oxaloacetate gain electron? From the electron carrier daripada light dependent reaction, NADPH. NADPH akan bagi elektron. So, oxaloacetate dapat elektron. Okay, oxaloacetate become malate. Okay, so this malate will enter bundle sheet cell. Okay, so step 3 is what we call as a oxidative decarboxylation. So, malate will undergo oxidative decarboxylation. Okay, bila masuk oxidative malate kelas akan undergo this. Oxidize means malate akan oxidize means malate akan lost electron. Dibagi elektron kepada NADP+. At the same time, decarboxylation, as you remember, is removal of carbon, one carbon, malate pada malate 4 carbon, remove 1 carbon, undergo decarboxylation to become carbon dioxide. So this carbon dioxide will undergo Kelvin cycle as usual like C3. Okay, dia akan undergo the carbon fixation and then reduction. Okay, and then regeneration. But what happened to the malate? Okay, malate just now daripada 4 carbon dah jadi decarboxylation jadi 3 carbon pyruvate. Okay, kelas So the pyruvate akan return balik masuk dalam mesophyll cell. Okay, and this pyruvate akan dapat ATP, energized by ATP, back to become PEP. So, PEP akan cycle semula. So, this is the C4 pathway. Okay, it involve 2 cell. Okay, dan carbon fixation berlaku 2 kali. Satu dalam bundle sheet cell, satu lagi dalam mesophyll cell. Okay, where it involve 2 carbon dioxide acceptor. Okay, the PEP 1 and the RUBP 1. And there are 2 enzymes involved in C4. PEP carboxylase and RUBP 15 bisphosphate carboxylase oxygenase. Okay, and C3 produknya lah G3P. Tapi kalau C4, the first product is oxaloacetate. The 4 carbon just now. Okay, and the second cycle is the G3P sama seperti C3. Okay. Okay, berlaku tak photosynthesis dalam C3? Yes. Okay, because ada oksigen tetapi dalam C4, okay, it's inhibited by high carbon dioxide. So that means concentration of substrate carbon dioxide tinggi dalam C4. Okay, even though berlaku photorespiration, oksigen cannot be inhibited. Right? And efficiency C4 is more efficient. Okay, satu kelas Right? Before we stop, ada satu lagi pokok yang dipanggil CAM. Okay, macam pokok nanas our pineapple. Kalau kamu siapa suka makan pineapple nowadays cikgu dapati ramai kan orang jual pineapple kat luar tu kat kelas So pineapple ataupun pokok cactus, okay, you can see in the succulent anatomy leaf, succulent plants okay, kalau kamu tengok daun dia kan tebal macam tu kan So this tree, Okay, this cactus tree, this pineapple tree, we call their carbon fixation pathway is as a CAM pathway, ataupun crystallization acid pathway. Okay, what is the difference? Okay, CAM same like C3. Okay, cuma bezanya dia berlaku siang dan malam. Okay, it involve night and day. Right, so in C4, dia boleh, kalau C4, 2 cell. Kalau CAM, still 1 cell, but berlaku dalam different duration, night and day. Okay, so why this happen in class? During night, stomata is open. Okay, as you all know in class, the stomata is open. So when stomata is open during night, carbon dioxide membanyak lah. So the mesophyll will undergo the C4 pathway, using the C4 pathway. Okay, during day, the stomata is closed. As you all know, cactus, okay, memang dia akan tutup stomata because their environment is sangat hot, Okay, so this menyebabkan they have to conserve water during day. Am I right, class? Right, So during night, carbon dioxide akan undergo the C4 pathway, where it involve carbon dioxide, okay, fixed by PEP carboxylase, right, and become oxaloacetate, the 4 carbon. Okay, the 4 carbon akan convert to malate. Okay, so malate akan simpan dulu dalam vacuole during night. Malate tadi akan simpan dalam waiting for the daytime. Okay, bila matahari timbul saja, when there is a light, okay, stomata close. So for for pineapple and cactus tak ada masalah, because they have enough malate. So malate akan undergo decarboxylation. So malate akan undergo decarboxylation, malate akan reduce carbon dioxide. Dia akan byproduct dia carbon dioxide, and malate from 4 carbon become 3 carbon. Okay, so this carbon dioxide as usual akan enter the Kelvin cycle. Okay, like the C3 plants, Right, so the light reaction can supply the ATP and the NADPH for the carbon cycle. So this is the CAM plant, Night, okay, night carbon dioxide will convert to oxaloacetate, which catalyzed by PEP carboxylase, okay, with the involvement of PEP, okay, the 3 carbon to become 4 carbon. So the malic acid atau the malate will keep in the vacuole. So during day, when the stomata close, how the cactus, okay, atau the pineapple nak dapat carbon dioxide, no problem class, Okay, the malate atau the malic acid from the vacuole will undergo decarboxylation, okay, produce carbon dioxide. So the carbon dioxide will enter Kelvin cycle macam biasa and produce the the output, the sugar, the G3P atau the PGAL, Okay, and again the PEP will again, okay, class, undergo process to process where it will wait during night pula untuk circulate the pathway like C4. Okay, so that is a CAM. Ingat kelas, pokok tebu C4, pineapple CAM. CAM day and night. C4 dual mesophyll, mesophyll and bundle sheet cell. Okay, so already 10 o'clock. Okay, class, so these are the 3 type of pathway, class, C3. Okay, C3, C4 and CAM. So nanti kita akan buat sama-sama. Kita discuss nanti during our tutorial this coming Friday. Okay, class. So I think that's all for my session. Okay, so I meet you again nanti on during our class nanti, class. Okay, so with that, thank you, class. Right, bye. Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye, thank you.